My name is Guy, and I've been volunteering now for just over a month.
My name's Sheila, and I've been volunteering amazingly 13 years now.
And my name is Janet Stenning, and I've been volunteering at Hove Citizens Advice for 35 years.
Okay, I'm Graham, and I first volunteered shortly after retirement in about 2005.
I'm Andrew, and I've been volunteering at Citizens Advice since 2005, but only in Brighton since 2010.
My name is Bethany Harland, and I started volunteering just over a year ago, so in August 2018.
My name's Laura, and I started volunteering here sometime in the summer. That's when I started my training. So I've been here for just half a year now, I guess.
Well, I originally spoke to a fellow law colleague who had done some amazing volunteer work at another Citizens Advice branch, and she pointed me to it because I was looking for a way to really, during my studies, really be able to help people in my local area, and this seemed like the best way to actually do that.
I started because I was just thinking about retiring, and I wanted something to do in my spare time, and I had a friend who worked here at the time, so she told me about it, and I thought that sounds interesting, so I'll give it a try.
A neighbour had worked with the Citizens Advice, and that put the idea in my head, and it sounded attractive.
Because I knew somebody who herself had been volunteering here for years, and she eventually retired after 30 years.
I started volunteering here because, like a lot of people, I guess I wanted to pay something back to the community. I'd got some great advice from Citizens Advice before, including the public site, so I thought that I'd like to, put my efforts into helping other people go through some really tricky situations in their own lives.
I retired quite early, actually, and I thought I'd like to do a bit of good in my life.
I started at Citizens Advice for a number of reasons. As well as wanting to develop my legal skills, I also really wanted to help people within my community, so it's a really important thing to do. I love a lot of things about volunteering here. I love the fact that I've been able to connect with so many people that I may not otherwise have met, and also the fact that I feel like I'm doing something really good for people on an everyday basis.
I like interacting with clients. I like sometimes to be able to improve their situations.
Every time someone says thank you at the end of a phone call, every time someone genuinely appreciates the feedback I've given them, and every time I raise a page or raise an organisation that they've never heard of before, and they want to look into it, that really drives me to want to learn more about the wider area of how we can help people, and it keeps me motivated for helping more.
I enjoy coming. I feel that I learn something new every week when I'm in, often quite useful information that I can use in my own life. I enjoy meeting people. I think it keeps, being retired, I think it keeps my brain more active than it otherwise might be, and I really like the feeling of doing something socially useful.
It's a commitment. I would say don't give up at the first hurdle. Keep going if possible, because your volunteering will be much appreciated.